Hey guys, it's Andrea. I'm here with another Sew With Me project. This is Feelin' Crabby by Wendy Sheppard. This came in my Ginger Quilter quilt box. That was a tongue twister a little while ago. So I'm making it up. She sent us all of the fabric to make the top, including the background, which is fantastic. This is going to make up to 51 by 58. We are using different fabric than what's pictured. Now, I did all the cutting. Okay, first of all, you get used to certain patterns and the way they're written. This one took me a second to wrap my head around because it's a totally different style, and like she didn't label anything like A, B, C, D, so it's kind of like chaos. So I just labeled everything by size, and I had to use my little label stickers because she just has everything marked by size instead of by alphabet. So I cut all the background pieces, and I think I'm just going to cut my crabs as I go because there's 8 fat quarters. Each fat quarter makes 2 crabs. I can't share all the cutting instructions. I don't have permission to do so. So if you want, to do this, just order this pattern. Feelin' Crabby by Wendy Sheppard. So I'm going to make 2 crabs at a time. First up with this fabric that's got little anchors on it, which is adorbs. Totally adorbs. Let's get started. I'm going to link Ginger Quilter Box down below. I think I've got a code for a free gift. If I'll put it down below. I think it's Andrea. And there's usually a wait list, but you can get on it. And I think the turnover is pretty quick. So let's get started. Making the crab blocks. So bear with me because, like I said, this pattern is totally different than what I'm used to. I think I can just go by the pictures though and be cool. So first we're going to take the 1 1/2 by 2 1/2 pieces, which are these. Yep, I think. And so each crab needs 2 of these units. And like I said, I'm making 2 crabs at once. I wonder if I can reuse these. And then I'm going to snowball 1 1/2 inch squares on the tops. Half of them on one side and half of them on the other side. We're sewing corner to corner. So yeah, I'm gonna make the 2 crabs and then cut the other fat quarter and make 2 crabs, and so on and so forth until we have all of our crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 16.
Hey Mom.
Yeah.
Do you think you could ever make a quilt on your own?
What do you mean?
Just like planning it out and stuff.
Oh, write a pattern? I did.
Yeah.
The one that was all charm squares. That one that's all charm squares except for a few fussy cut pieces. It's that Sweetwater quilt, that Sweetwater Christmas quilt. It's all 2.5 squares except for the random animals that are in it.
You think you could do it again?
just something simple like that. I have no pattern writing skills.
Would you do like one like this?
No. Not at this point in my quilting career. I really have no desire to do that either. I swear. He is obsessed with that fake plant. I had to get on to him like 5 times today about it.
I think you should just like set them all on the ground and give it to him. Or just knock them out. That's what I would do.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna cut all these apart. Trim 1/4 of an inch away from your stitch line, flip and press. And as always, I'm doing my quilt on the side. I'm currently still working on the broken dishes. Oh my gosh, I didn't heat my iron up. So anyway, like this, trim, and then you'll flip and iron it up. I like the fabric that she picked out for this. It's very nautical. I'll try to remember to link my unboxing of the Ginger Quilter Box that this came in, so you can see everything I got, the price, you know, the whole rigmarole. Parker?
Is he attacking the plant?
Yeah, but he's sticking his nails in my quilt while he does it, so will you take it off the bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna hug him. We all time.
He's attacking Stella at this point.
Oh,
He's giving her the back leg thump. There's half of the broken dishes block.
you just did a little wind up.
Now, the head wound up.
Yeah.
It's funny. Now he's got the zoomies. This, I think, is the crab pincers. One's still under the needle. Y'all know I like to chain piece. Alright, we're done with that square. Now we're gonna put some 1-inch squares on the bottom. Same sides. I mean, not same. Opposite sides.
Okay, put it outside.
So, like this guy. Yeah, these are little. I'm just gonna go on this corner. You see, corner to corner here. These are gonna be little crabs. Little bitty crabs. Y'all, Instagram is making me angry again. I don't know if y'all remember a while back, they like banned me from posting on Instagram for like a solid week, and I was in major withdrawals because they said I had used a company to buy likes and followers, you know, which absolutely I have never done that. And on my Instagram, I have hardly anybody on there. There's like 1,500 people, not even that follow me. And it's been that number for like a year. So if I'm buying those things, where the heck are they? Because I'm not seeing my profit. But anyway, of course, I messaged them repeatedly saying, that is not true. I don't know what you're talking about. They never responded, and they left my week ban, and it's been fine since, right? So some weird algorithm. They completely deleted my sister's Instagram. So at least they didn't do that. And of course, she was doing nothing either. But anyway, I posted a thumbnail tonight from my influencer unboxing, right? Like I do. That's all I do on Instagram is post my thumbnails for my YouTube. That's it, basically. And so immediately after I posted that influencer thumbnail, your post has been deleted for violating our community standards on fraud. And I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? I swear. And I was like, what? So it said, if you don't agree with this, report it. And I did. I reported it and said, this is obviously not a fraud. This is just my thumbnail from my video. And about 2 minutes later, we've reviewed it, and you've committed fraud. And I'm like, oh, whatever. And it said I couldn't go live for a whole day, which I've never even gone live in my life on Instagram. So, y'all, these algorithms, I swear, are nuts. You know that's not a person doing that, because I hope they would have more sense. My freaking bobbin's out. Dadgummit. Alright, I got 4 of them done before it ran out. Let me change my bobbin. While I'm winding my bobbin, I can show you how to do these. You're just going to trim again 1/4 of an inch from your stitch. It doesn't have to be exact. It's not a big deal. And then press. Bobbin's ready. The bobbin's done, man. So yeah, anyway, hopefully, and as far as I know, they didn't even take it down because it was still there. So I'm just like, whatever. Only thing Stella could think, I showed her the post. There's that. And she's on the box, there's one of those stickers that are on your packages if there's batteries inside, you know, one of those postage. That's the only thing we could think, is they thought that picture of the battery on the side of my package looked like a bomb or something. I don't know. But that's all we could figure out. Shoot. Drop my freaking bobbin. All right. Bink. Let's hope this goes well. Sometimes, the other day it was giving me trouble. Usually it doesn't though. Oh, I forget I've got an automatic threader now. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool in the gang. freaking bobbin didn't do right. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. All right. That took me like literally 30 minutes. For some reason, when I'm doing my drop-in bobbin, you know, it goes this way and you have to thread it through all these parts. But it keeps slipping when I start sewing, where it's not coming from here, it's coming from here. It's hard to explain, but I had to rethread this bobbin like 10 times, and I don't understand why it's doing that. Now it's right, knock on wood, finally. But I don't know what's the deal. I went ahead and cleaned my machine too while I was at it. I took off this plate and cleaned the fuzz out. It's my first time cleaning it since I've had it. If y'all saw me when I unboxed it and tried to use it for the first time, how it kept having that stitch with the loops, it was real loose and I could never figure it out. I thought it was the wrong size bobbin. It wasn't that. It was this issue where it slips out, where it slips away from where it's supposed to be. That's what was happening. I just had my bobbin threaded wrong. Okay. Tonight is just not my night, y'all. It is just not my night. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's one under the needle still. Anyway, I sewed this thing about 4 times trying to test out my bobbin. I've never had that much trouble with it before. I mean, I've had it slip once and then I redo it and it's fine, but this time it slipped at least 6 times in a row. If I could figure out the trick to it, I feel like I'm missing. I feel like it's user error, you know? I feel like I'm missing something. What? I don't know. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Okay, now we're going to take these 2 pieces and sew them together to make the claw. The claw! The claw! Next, we're gonna take 1 by 1 1/2. 1 by 1 1/2. Okay. Wait, no. See, I wish these were actually, you know, labeled. This is just insanity. 1 1/4 by 1 1/2. And 1 by 1 1/2. Okay. Gosh, tension headache. Tension headache. She doesn't tell us like how many of something to make either. You know what I mean? She doesn't. Oh gosh. What? She doesn't tell us how many to make. So I'm just gonna make one, and well, I'm making 2 crabs though, so I'll make 2. Since she doesn't tell me how many, I'm gonna assume I'm just making 1. And hopefully it doesn't make an ass out of you and me, right? When you assume. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I get used to certain patterns and certain way they're written, and when something comes out of left field, it just throws me for a loop. Okay, I'm gonna put these back. So I'm assuming we don't need any more. So now these squares attach to 1 by 1 3/4. Now, is she gonna tell me how many of these to make? Let's see. Sew this unit to step 3 unit. No, she's not telling me again. Y'all, I'm literally getting a stress headache. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna have to go by the pictures. My gosh. Shouldn't be this difficult, should it? Again, I'm just assuming it's just 1 because she's not saying, so I'm making 2 because I'm making the 2 crabs. And then it looks like we're doing mirror images, so I'm doing it to the other side now. Hopefully my confusion isn't confusing y'all too much. One and 1/4 by 2. 1 and 1/4 by 2. Okay. Let me pull these off. I think we're going to put this together now. Her instructions too, she's just giving you the instructions for one crab unit. You know what I mean? She's not telling you to make them all at once. The instructions are just one. And then we just do it multiple times, I guess. Yeah, luckily she has pictures, so I'll just go by the pictures. But if I can. Anyway. Don't catch her on a bad bobbin night. It's already got me on the wrong side of the sewing machine. Look how little these are. They're so little. Here's my claw units. Set those to the side. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She's not talking about him, and she's ready to fight. Broken heart on every man inside. Okay, so it looks like in the photo we have this unit. Mine is crooked as all get out, attaching to this unit. Now, remember I'm making two of these because I'm making 2 crabs at once. I had a pretty good piece left over too of this fabric for my stash. Keep looking at that bobbin. You better not slip off, buddy. Oh, wait. We do need more of those pieces. The ones that she didn't tell me how many to make. Yeah, there was more than just one. So, backtrack. Backtrack, girl. You could have said make 2 of them, but you didn't. You didn't. You just showed one, so. Actually, I need 2 more. 1 by 1.5. 1 1/4 by 1.5. Now, see, why didn't it say to make 2? We cannot read your mind. All right. Y'all, I've just been grabbing this whole video, hadn't I? I'm sorry. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Now for the other side, I'll go back here. This side, it's going to go this way. Okay, now this unit here, we're going to attach one of these to this side and this one to this side. I hope I've got the right size because this is not lining up. These are not sizing correctly. But as far as I can tell, I'm using the right size. Okay, now do we put these together? Do we put those? No, we do not. Okay. Okay, now the next step. Sew together. Okay, she told us on this one how many to make. I don't know why she didn't on that last one. Okay, these units are finished for now, so I'm going to set them to the side. Now we're going to make a total of 4 of these. 1 by 2.5. And then the print 1 by 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're doing 4, 2. Three. 4. And then 1 of background, 1 1/4 by 2.5. This one. We're done with this one now. Okay, 4. I thought this was going to be a quick project. famous last words, right? Famous last words. I've already started it now and cut all this fabric. There's no turning back because I'm not about wasting any fabric. So I can't give up. I can't give up. Don't stop believing. I think we're just gonna need 4 more of these to finish it. Here's this last little, I think it's his little crabby arms. All right, let me get these all pressed. Where's that girl? I told her to take a bath and she has not done it yet. Stella? Did I not make enough of these? Oh, here it is. Now we're gonna put this unit with this unit like that. I'm going to stop us right here today because you know, the video is much longer than I thought it would be. So join me tomorrow for part 2 of this sew with me. Thanks guys so much for joining me. I'll see y'all at the next one.